Want to grow your business faster than you ever imagined possible?
You're listening to Business Lunch with Roland Frasier. This is your seat at the table.
First, you need to identify the major growth levers. There's 7 of them, and I'm going to be sharing each with you with detailed explanations. So in this podcast, we'll cover media as a growth lever. Media, growth lever number 1. If you want to acquire more customers extremely fast, you need to get your offers in front of more eyeballs. You can do that in several ways, but all of them require you to have access to media. What is media? Media is defined as the main means to mass communication. You want to access the means for mass communication so the greatest number of potential customers can see what you have to sell them. There are 5 types of media. Media comprises several different types. Media type 1, paid media. There's paid media like when you spend money on Facebook, Instagram, Google, search, or display, native ads, YouTube, email drops, radio, TV, print, etc., etc. Paid media is highly effective, but your ability to use it to share your offers is limited to how much cash you can afford to spend and your return on ad spend. Media type 2 is organic social media. There's also organic social media, so like the platform that you are listening to right now, the podcast. Social media is wonderful because social media platforms need to make returns for their shareholders, and most limit your organic reach for social to motivate you to pay more for access. Organic social media could be considered a type of owned media because you generally own your social media accounts. However, I like to think of it as a separate class of media from owned because you're really leasing your social media accounts. That is, you don't have unfettered access, use, and control of these accounts like you would if it was a channel you actually owned, because you're subject to the rules and agendas and whims of the platform's owners, which, as you know, if you've done anything with them, change pretty dramatically. For our purposes here, organic social media is a cross between earned media via likes and shares, paid media via boosts and social ads, and owned media, which would be your own social accounts. Okay, media type 3, search media. Search media is extremely effective because people are in the market for whatever you're selling, and they're searching for that kind of thing through buyer intent keywords. So search media includes any search engine like Google, Amazon, YouTube. A lot of people don't think of Amazon or YouTube as search engines. YouTube's actually the second biggest search engine. I think Amazon is number 4 right now. It might be 3 by the time you listen to this. Search marketing, though, requires you to negotiate a complex labyrinth of algorithmic hurdles to achieve top rankings, and you are ever at the mercy of the latest slap or update. So it's a good one, but it has its own set of challenges. Media type number 4, earned media. Earned media is exposure to the masses resulting from publicity from other people creating content about you and your business. Basically PR. Earned media includes everything from viral content to news coverage. It typically provides a quick shot in the arm, and it can, as in the case of Dollar Shave Club or Poo-Pourri, launch huge businesses. But earned media does put you at the mercy of a fickle press and public. There's no certainty that anything that you create will capture the attention of the public long enough or deep enough to induce them to share it and cause it to become viral. So there is no command or button that you can hit that says go viral. Nor is there any guarantee that any press coverage or media appearances will generate the exposure that you need to move the sales or profit needle for your business. Media type number 5, owned media. Owned media is any platform that you own and control that provides you with access to communicate with a group of people. Owned media would include your blog, your social media accounts, Instagram, YouTube, etc., your customer and prospect lists, print newsletters, podcasts, live events, and so on. It's everything you own and control that allows you to communicate on a one-to-many basis. It also includes your email list. Major growth lever number 1. Now we know what the different types of media are. Let's talk about the growth levers. Major growth lever number 1, rapid growth through owned media acquisition. If you own the media, you have the ability to use it to communicate with your prospects at will. You're not limited by any social platform imposed rules. There is simply nothing more important in your communications arsenal than owning and controlling your own media. Homegrown media. You can grow your own media, creating content, events, newsletters, groups, etc. There's a great long-term strategy here, like planting trees. The best time to grow your own media is years ago, and the second best time is now, so keep that in mind. But growing your own media takes time, just like trees take to grow, and we're talking about accomplishing things quickly here. So let's look at another option, acquired media. You can skip all the effort and hassle of creating own media yourself and simply acquire other people's media, or OPM, as we like to say. Rather than relying on third-party media or taking the time and expense to grow your own, why not just buy it from somebody else? Want an extra 100 eyeballs on your next piece of content? Acquire a Twitter account with 100 followers. Want 1,000 people to see your next video? Acquire a YouTube channel with 1,000 subscribers. Think you could sell more of your product if 10,000 people could see your webinar offer? Acquire a blog with 10,000 unique monthly viewers. Wish you could immediately access an extra 100,000 email addresses? Acquire a business that already has one with strong open and click-through rates. Owned media is the answer. Your ability to access more potential customers is only limited by your ability to access more media. You can do that through paid, search, social, or owned media, but owned media is forever. The other types of media are controlled by third parties whose agendas and goals might differ from yours. Their financial interests absolutely differ from yours. You level the playing field and ensure your continual access to renewable sources of new products and customers when you own your own media.